first exercise, this is the one that might aggravate the toe plus maybe the hamstring as well. So we're down into a lunge. We're going to hold the lunge and we're going to have our hands out in front and just rotate across. We've done this before. So we're staying down on that lunge. So if my left leg is forward, I'm rotating over that front leg. And we're just holding down in the lunge the whole time. For the hamstring, you might just not go as low into that lunge, and that might be okay to do. And then for the toe, you can either have the foot up on a couch or something like that, down into the squat or the lunge. And then so we're going to do one set going the whole way, one set going the other way. Here's where you're grabbing your weights, and we're just going to go normal shoulder press. Okay, so just up and down, not doing any other movements, just up and down with the shoulder press. So bringing down to near the shoulders and then pushing up to the sky. Next one, bit of a different exercise, and now I hope that you will be able to see this. So it's called a bird dog. You might have done this one before at some point. So if you're on all fours like this, try and have your knees and your hips in one line, and then shoulders, elbow, wrist in one line. And then holding this position, you're going to extend the leg out and then swap over to the other leg. So really think about squeezing your glutes, your bum muscles to extend the leg back and then alternate to the other leg. What I want you to focus on as well is not moving your hips too much. I want you to really engage your core to keep everything as still as possible as you extend the leg out. And then next one, single leg balance. I'll leave it up to you with how you do the balance, whether you want to close your eyes, turn your head, have the leg moving, whichever variety you feel has been challenging you the most. That's how I want you to do that today. And then lastly, if you are feeling up to it, I want you to do some squat jumps. You don't have to go high, you don't have to go too low, but we're just going to get a little bit of impact loading for the bones. If you don't feel up to it, you can hold a weight and just do some normal squats as we have done. But if you're feeling up to it, I want you to just do a jump and then land into the squat. So that squatting position that we do, that's how I want you to finish when you land from a little bit of a jump. Okay, and that is the exercises today. So Sarah, yeah, just with the lunges, if you feel the hammy's playing up a bit, maybe just don't go as low into that lunge there. All right, I think we're all good. So starting off, down into that lunge, rotating over that front leg. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. We're holding that lunge down there if you can. So building that tension in the leg and just rotating over. Back to the middle, rotate across. If you're going to the left, you should feel a good stretch along the right side of your hips and stomach. $15 seconds to go. Just at halfway now. Feeling that tension building up in the leg there, so going over that front leg. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grabbing onto the dumbbells, going into shoulder press. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Good, so palms facing away from you, and then lifting up straight for the sky there. Trying to be as much as you can in line with your shoulders through the movement. Good, just at halfway. Core engaged here. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that next one is onto the ground now. So doing that bird dog exercise. So on all fours, squeezing the glutes to extend the leg back, and then again. Alternating the legs here. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. So keep the core engaged here. Really squeeze your glutes. That's what's moving that leg behind you. And try not to extend your back. So try not to let your lower back arch too much. I want you to keep everything relatively straight and just feel your glutes working here. You're halfway already. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Standing back up. Going into the balance. So if you want to single leg balance and close your eyes, turn your head side to side, move the legs side to side, whatever you want to. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Staying on the same side, and then we'll swap over. I think Mary wins here for most creative with the balance. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1, and we'll swap straight over to the other side. Off we go. Just over halfway. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so last one for the round here. So you can either do just normal squats holding onto a weight, or you can just do a little jump and then land into the squat. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I want you to make sure that landing position is like you're doing a squat. So feet flat on the ground, loading into your quads, your glutes. Good, just at halfway. To the lunge, so with the lunge, so if my left leg is forward, I'll bring this down, left leg is forward here, I'm starting from the middle and then going over to the left. So I'm going over that front leg, and then it's the same going the other way. Okay, 3, 2, and 1, off we go. Good, just at halfway now. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Give the legs a little shake. And we'll go over to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Fifteen seconds in. Keep that core engaged as you go to rotate over that front leg. 15 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Grabbing dumbbells, going up into that shoulder press, keeping the core engaged, try not to arch through your back. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. We're just a bit over halfway. Last little bit, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Going onto the ground, doing bird dog exercise. So on hands and knees, extending that leg out, really squeezing your glute to move that leg. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. It's just at halfway. Keeping the core engaged here. Try not to tilt with your hips side to side. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Standing back up, going into the balance. Again, however, you want to challenge yourself with that today. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Fifteen seconds in. 10 to go. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll swap straight over to the other side. Off we go. Just at halfway. 10 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now into the squat jumps again, or just the squats and holding the weight if you wanted to. But if you're doing the jumps, just body weight, be going up, land into that squat. Like that. So feet nice and flat on the ground. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Fifteen seconds in. Good. 10 seconds to go. Try not to let your knees come in together as you land as well. Keep them about hip width apart. And done. Good. Second round done. Grab a drink. Elaine, if you need to go. See ya. Bye. And I've popped the link to the Movember fundraiser page in the chat. So once we're done with this third round, before I close the call, if any of you wanted to, you can just click that link and it'll take you straight to there. Okay, let's go with the final round, going into the lunges and rotating over that front leg. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Good, staying as low as you can in that lunge, just at halfway now. Feel your core work as you rotate your body and try and turn with your arms as well. Good. Feel that stretch along the back of that front leg, or front of that back leg rather. 3, 2, and 1. Give the legs a little shake. And we'll go into the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Just at halfway. Ten to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Grabbing the dumbbells. Shoulder press. 3, 2, and 1. Do it again here. Try not to get lazy with your form, so keep your core tight. Try not to arch through your back too much. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Onto the ground now. Going with that leg extension into the bird dog there. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Standing up, going into the single leg balance. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Just at halfway on this side. Three, 2, and 1, and we'll swap straight over to the other side. Off we go. Fifteen seconds in. 15 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Last one. Either the squats holding the weight or going into the squat jumps and lands. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Trying to not let your knees come in together. Keep them wide. Good, especially as you land. Over halfway. 10 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good job. Bit of a couple of different exercises in there, so hopefully the body feels all right from that. Feel free to ask any questions, but like I said, so in the chat there, I've got that link if you want to. Any little bit helps to donate there. So we'll keep the chat open for another minute, and then we'll go and enjoy our Saturdays.